Hi there, Tina Spalding Trance Channel here today. I've been guided to do a video for you guys. This is a book that I'm reading right now. It's called, I think it's reversed in there. Anyway, it's called Life and Teachings of the Masters of the Far East. It is written by somebody called Baird T. Spalding, which is the reason I bought the book in the first place. I had had a terrible day many, many years ago now, probably 10 or 12 years ago. And I thought I need to go and find me a good spiritual book. And I drove to Victoria, went to a spiritual bookstore, and as I was walking along the aisle, I saw a book with my name on it, T. Spalding. And this is an amazing book. It's a series of 6 books. So this is the first one. It's just a little one. It's the story of a true story by a man called Baird T. Spalding, who was an engineer, and he traveled to the Far East, to the mountains of Tibet and Nepal in 1895, something like that. And he, when he was there, he met masters, true masters, who were immortal and had overcome death. He met Jesus, he met Buddha, and he has written these books from his notes from that journey. And as fantastical as that sounds, these books are in complete accord with A Course in Miracles teachings, with Jesus' teachings in A Course in Miracles. So I wanted to recommend that you give this series of books a try. There's 6 of them, and they come in a little set. I'll put the link in the description box below on Amazon. But if you are enjoying A Course in Miracles and learning about forgiveness and learning how to be more loving in your own mind, these books will really appeal to you. The other synchronicity with this particular author, Baird T. Spalding, is that in my book, Great Minds Speak to You, where I channeled 20 dead celebrities, that's a good read if you haven't read it yet, I channeled Cecil B. DeMille. Now, he's a movie director, and he did big, epic, biblical movies. And he did a movie about Jesus' life, and Baird T. Spalding was the consultant on that movie about Jesus' life, because Baird T. had apparently met Jesus. So that's an interesting synchronicity. Anyway, I just wanted to make that suggestion because I've really been enjoying reading these books. It's about the 3rd time I've read them, so just wanted to make that recommendation for you. Let's see what Jesus has to say to us today. You are blessed beings indeed. I am that one that you know as Jesus. The reason our dear one is inspired to read these books is because we are inspiring her to read these books. We wanted her to remember some of her earlier days, great inspiration, deep fascination with spiritual practice. When you are living in this world, especially now when all of these negatives are happening around you, it is more important than ever that you find inspiration, that you find somewhere that you can feel good, somewhere that inspires you to bring forth from your own consciousness the highest forms of creativity. What you are witnessing around you right now is a very, very strong impetus, a tidal wave of pressure trying to keep you down, trying to keep you separate, trying to keep you from communicating and communing with your brothers and sisters, trying to keep you afraid of death, trying to keep you focused on sickness, trying to make you sick. These are the pressures that you are all under, and if you do not choose to rise above those pressures, you will sink beneath them. And so the reason that we have been pushing our dear one to read this book is because she needs to remember, just as you all need to remember, that you are made in the image of God, that you are powerful co-creators, and that just because some bureaucrat living in an office somewhere on a hill decides something for you on your behalf, that you have no need to comply in your heart and mind. There may be restrictions that are placed upon you in terms of going through this gate or that gate or this door or that door, But within your soul, within your heart, within your mind, you are a free being and you are made in the image of God and you are powerful. But you must understand that that power must rise above the battleground. It must rise up into the knowing that regardless of what you are seeing playing out on the ego's movie screen, because that is what this life is in 3D Earth, it is the ego's playground. Those of you that are doing A Course in Miracles, those of you that are curious about waking up, those of you that are curious about ascension, we would suggest that you read these books because they are inspirational and they give you a clue as to what we're speaking about in A Course in Miracles. For many of you in the modern world, the idea of becoming a spiritual master is really not something that you have thought of. You think that perhaps Jesus did it, perhaps there's a couple of yogis in the Far East that have accomplished crazy things. But the truth of the matter is you are meant to do all of these things too. That is why there is so much pressure trying to keep you down, because the ascension process is underway. And if you tune into these frequencies of love and forgiveness, creativity, hope, joy, and sharing, you will ascend. And what that ascension means is that you will leave behind the battleground. You will leave behind the heavy 3D world of death and sickness. You will rise above that, but you must use your free will to choose to do this. Nobody can do it for you, and no cavalry is coming to save you. You must understand that this is a test. This is a spiritual test. This is the end of a spiritual season, and you are all being given the opportunity to show what you know and show what you believe to be true about reality. You are all being given this opportunity. Are you going to pass the test? Now, some will say Jesus would never say this, that there is no test, but there are opportunities here for you to choose the path along which you are going to go. There are always these choices. Are you going to choose the path of the drunkard, the addict, the miser? Or are you going to choose the higher path above those frequencies? There is a path above all of the negativities, a path above all of the fear, a path above all of the separation and anguish and fear that is being dumped upon you like a bucket of cold water. And it is the truth. The truth is you are made in the image of God. The truth is you are powerful creators. You have merely been programmed out of it. You do not believe it anymore. We would say it's time for you to retrain your minds. It's time for you to come to remember who you truly are. You are children of God. You are eternal spiritual beings. But you do get to experience what you believe in. And so it is important for you to reassess what you believe in. Do you believe in the limitations that they want to place on you? Do you believe in fear? Do you believe in sickness? Do you believe in death? Do you want it? If you don't want it, don't look at it. If you don't want it, don't focus on it. Focus on that which you love. Focus on that which you want more of, and come to understand truly in your heart and mind that you can create a new earth. The new earth is being created right now by millions and millions and millions of people who are choosing love over fear, who are choosing sovereignty over slavery. Make sure you make the right choice in this incarnation. I am that one that you knows Jesus, and I will speak to you again soon. I choose sovereignty. Once again, Life and Teachings of the Masters of the Far East by Baird T. Spalding. I will put the link to Amazon below, but you can order it from your local bookstore if you think that Mr. Bezos has enough money. Thank you all for listening, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.